Why are we living in a world that everyone is so threatened by competition? So many people are worried about other people, that other people are doing what they're doing. People are envious and jealous about how people are living their life. And so many people are so scared and threatened by competition. And I'm just like, why? Why are we all in this mentality in this world where we can't see other people win? It actually baffles my mind that people don't like seeing people win. Like for me personally, when I see people traveling the world, when I see my friends doing really well in business or starting a business, I'm buzzing. I am literally buzzing for them, you know? Even if I have a bad month and my business isn't going that well, and I see, you know, people I know in the entrepreneurial world and they're like living it up, you know, in Dubai or South America or Thailand or Bali, like I'm just really happy for them. And I know that there are a percentage of people that also have that mindset, because I love connecting, because I really resonate with people who have that mindset. But I'm also aware from interviewing a lot of 6, 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs, having them in my network, being around a lot of entrepreneurs. I know a lot of people struggle with not everybody wanting to see them win, and people making like negative comments about like what they're doing. And also as well, like when it comes to like business, I've also seen it with my own eyes of people like making negative comments about other entrepreneurs on social media. And I'm just like, why are we going down this route in the world? Like, why can't we just see everybody win? Like, I've got the mindset, and I personally think that there's a massive scarcity mindset in the world in general. Obviously, social media, the news, all the fear mongering that there is in this world creates this like scarcity mindset that there's not enough for everyone to win. But then you've got the other mindset, and you've got the abundant mindset, where you have the mentality that we can all win, that we can all thrive. And yes, there are certain situations that obviously a lot of people in the world, there's so many different environments, there's so many different worlds going on. I'm obviously not naive to that. However, you see that people that have gone homeless, that have ended up becoming multi-millionaires, like there are a lot of people that have gone through really hard struggles and ended up creating extreme levels of freedom. So like, I really do have the mindset and belief that we can all win. And I think where the world's gone wrong is there's too much greed going on in the world, where people are focused on making loads of money, and then they're not reinvesting that money and helping the world, you know, helping the homeless, helping people that are struggling. And it's like the gap, right? The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer, right? That gap is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, which then creates a massive divide, where then people have this mindset that, because I've seen it and heard it, of people thinking that people that are wealthy are evil, like, you know, money is the root to all evil. Like, do you say that yourself? Do you think that? Have you heard that before? Because there's a lot of these stigmas around that. And I guess, you know, I do understand it. You know, money can cause evil, but there is also evil of people that don't have money. So it's not money is the root to all evil, because it's the law of polarity. There's evil from people that aren't wealthy, but there's also people that aren't wealthy that are literally doing incredible things for the world. And then there's also wealthy people that are evil, and then there's also wealthy people that are doing amazing things in the world. So the way I look at it is, it essentially just amplifies the wealth, just amplifies like who you are as a person, like what are your values, like what legacy do you want to build in this world. And for me personally, I'm on a mission to create extreme levels of financial wealth, because I want to do amazing things for the world. And yes, of course, for me personally, I also want to live an incredible life. I love traveling the world. I love, some of the best things I've ever done was, treating family members to experiences abroad. Like I did it for my nan when I was younger. I treated my sister, flew out to Turkey. We had a week holiday with my sister and brother. I want to be doing all this type of stuff with all of my family members. Like this is some of my, I guess, quote unquote mission for me personally of why I want to create financial wealth and more. However, I've also got a bigger movement in my mind of like, I want to really make a massive impact in this world. Like one of my best friends, Sam Church, he actually invested and he got an entrepreneurship school built out in Bali. And me in Canggu, and me and my girlfriend Ellie, when we were living out in Bali a few winters ago, we went and did a class and a lesson at that school. I got everyone, all the Balinese kids, I got everyone winning the morning together. And me personally, like that gave me so much energy, and I was like, wow, like that was really inspiring for me. Like one of my best friends investing that money into building things that are going to make a massive impact to Bali. And that's the type of stuff that you can do when you create wealth. So for me personally, I think creating wealth is incredible. But like going back to my point of like, why are people threatened? Like let's just have a world where we're actually happy to see our friends win. We're happy to see strangers win on social media. We're not giving people shit. We're not giving people negative comments because they've gone on a TV show or because they're building a business, because they're doing something different. Like, we're just giving them love, we're giving them support, and we genuinely want to see them win, because this is the gold in this, and why I'm sharing this video, is if you have the mindset of being scared of seeing people win, not liking seeing people win, you're actually going to struggle to win yourself. And even if you do win, you're probably not going to be happy anyway, because for me personally, like happiness comes from winning together. Winning as a community, going back to our roots, like the tribal days when we were as a community together, helping each other out. Whereas I think the world's got very isolated now. Even though we've got social media and the whole world is technically connected, I feel like we're, in some aspects, we're more disconnected from ever. And that's why I think it's amazing that there's so many communities being born, like the Bali Brotherhood that I'm connected with the owner, Ryan Harrington out in Bali. Louis Armstrong, I'm a part of the Creator Club, which is just incredible, the entrepreneurs and the people that we're connecting with. And there's more of these communities getting formed. I'm currently filming this actually right now living at Ansol in London, which is just the most amazing community that I've ever been involved with in London. And we're currently staying here at the moment, and there's just full of people wanting to see you win. And I think for me, that was one of the best things about, I was living in Mexico and Tulum for the last 6 months with my girlfriend, and all the entrepreneurs that we were meeting out there, like most people that we were connected with genuinely wanted to see us win. And we went out there, we were building an in-person community, we were networking, we were creating opportunities, and so many people loved what we were doing and were so happy with what we were doing and loved that they just wanted to see us win. And that was really refreshing, because unfortunately not everybody does want to see you win, and that's their own, no judgment. There's no judgment at all, because I understand that people going through their own shit, and a lot of it is actually past trauma. And they have this like trauma that competition is a bad thing, and not everybody can win. Whereas I genuinely got the mentality that we can all win together.